Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we'll be doing some Eyes Watch into Scotland 6. We got board C. It's been a while since we've played Eyes Watch. This is one of my favorite spirits in the game. It is a Horizon spirit. If you have not seen the Horizon expansion, definitely give that a look. We got Wetlands as the starting explorer. That's a pretty good one for us. There are a couple builds. I have a complete Eyes guide, so if you are unfamiliar with the spirit, definitely give it a look. You can do a pure minor build, a major build. There's a lot of success with that minor build, so I'm going to stick with that here. We're going to G3, one presence going from bottom track. We're going to put that presence over here in C8 here. And we're going to be playing Abductions on turn 1. Oh, and we get a minor as well. Let's get that one fear killing this. Okay. And we have some interesting picks here. Mez is very, very good, and it's probably the pick here because it's that isolate. Um, Sky Stretch, yeah, I think it's just Mez. The other cards are just not really good enough. It's also zero cost, and we are energy starved usually. And I think we do Whispered Guidance here. No, I think we do. Because next turn we want to play these 3 cards. Though I could actually play Eerie Noises. Eerie Noises plus these. So maybe we do Guidance this turn. That gives us our innate, 1 fear. Yes, that uses the innate. We can, I guess we defend 2 here. Just don't know what it can be. If it's Sands, yeah, I guess, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what it is. Okay. Events, build wetlands, explore Ea's mountains. Oh boy. That is the one that I did not want it to be. Now we have Whispered Guidance, 1 fear, and we can gather 3 Dahan. Oh, let's turn those on. And I think we gather this Dahan into here. I think we plan to defend this and defend this next turn. And we G2 here. And we're going to put both presents into this C7. I really wanted to get to my C1, but it's looking like that's not really an option in this game. Though we do get to play these 3 cards. Mez is going to let us isolate the C7. We're also going to defend 4 in that land, gathering a Dahan out. And then we'll use our innate 1 fear, defend 2 in the wetlands. And we really have to dodge increasing aggression this turn. And then next turn, we have the innate plus Boon of Watchful Guarding, and that should be able to defend both mountains. And we'll go from there. We have this isolated, so we don't have to Scotland 6 on our C8. And that was the whole point of grabbing Mez Tranquility here. And Lesser Spirits. This is a pretty good one. We can't push the Beast. And we have a Dahan Gather. I guess we could gather 1 Dahan out like that. And do we want to pay for this? Probably. So we forget Abductions. We destroy a presence. We'll destroy the presence here on C7. And we gain a permanent element. And this permanent element is going to be critical. Next turn, I think we grab the plant here. Because that will give us that defend 4. I think it's the plant. It could also be Moon. But I think the plant is probably better. It'll help us out. Allow us to play slightly off element with Mez. Yep, pure card. 1 damage per Dahan in coastal land. Wow. That's a hit. So C3. Goodbye, C3. Wetland Ravage. Scotland 6. Mountain build. Build. And the Explore is Sands with an escalation. Explore here. And we have to escalate. We have to escalate before exploring. I think I'll escalate into my Beast Land here. I could have chosen to escalate here into C2, but I don't think that's the right play. We have Eerie Noises for 2 fear, and I get to push something. So I think we let the Blight go through on C2. Though we could try to defend it. No, because I think if I eerie noises here, I can defend this for 6, and then I can defend this for 8 the following turn. Maybe this is fine. Time passes, G1 reclaim, minor. So eerie noises this. Yeah, that could also be a problem. Ooh, we got Twilight Fog. That's a good hit here as a way to strife C2. Encompassing Ward is nice, but Twilight Fog is just everything we want here. It's at 0 cost. It's mainly that's the big reason. And I think we play these 3 cards. Get the tier 1 of the innate. Thank you to that plant. And we get 1 fear, defend 2, gather you in, and then we also isolate with Mez. And that double, basically it's a double defend, and it looks pretty solid to me. I have Twilight Fog, and I also have Whispered Guidance for the slow phase, and then next turn we can plan for Eerie Noises plus Boon of Watchful Guarding to kind of clear everything up. Far Off War touches. In the land with the most, well, let's add that fear card. We'll do the bottom part, we'll add that Badlands. Gather Dahan into a land with Dahan setup symbols. Let's gather Dahan into, I guess, C6 maybe? Now I could choose to take 2 Blight and I kill the city and the town here. It seems pretty good. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take the 2 Blight on C2, and that's this top part here. We then destroy half rounded up of both buildings. And that makes it far easier to defend. Yeah, I think we just take the Blight like that and puts us pretty far ahead. Wow. Removes an Explorer from an inland land. Nice. Replace a town with an Explorer. We can replace this. Does not affect the coast. Mountain Ravage. We don't have to Scotland 6 because there's no adjacent towns. Sands build. Oh. And the Explorer is Jungle with an escalation. And we will choose to escalate into our let's escalate into our E2 there. Oh, and we actually skipped the coastland. Oh wow, that's huge. Because we'll be able to clear this land next turn. Wow. Whispered Guide. Oh, actually, I messed this up. So basically, I do the Blight added here first, and then I can add the Badlands, so I can actually choose to add the Badlands to that land, which I would have loved to have done. I think maybe I don't escalate into my C2 then. I think I escalate into my C6. And then I use Whispered Guidance, 1 Fear, gathering both Dahan into C2. And then we use Twilight Fog, and we strife. Before that, we actually strife C2. So we strife C2, and then we gather Dahan in there. Time passes. And we're going to G2 bottom track again. We already have 2 amazing zeros. We're going to put both presents here into C1. And we're going to play both of our zeros, or my 0 and my 2, and that should get our innate. 1 fear, defend 2. We also have the defend 4. We'll just defend 4 here. And I'm going to be very greedy and gather a Dahan in. Okay. Let's see what that event is. No increasing aggression, please. Fortune Seekers. Reclaim a card we forgot, which we can because we have 2 Dahan amongst our lands. Nice. That's pretty good for us. We have Grim Toll. Fortune Seekers is actually very painful here, though, because we have our C1 fully cleared. And now it's going to likely explore C1. It's actually going to throw towns on our entire coast. So, fear card. Push and Explorer. We'll push into there. We'll go to there. Sands Ravage. Dead. Dead. Scotland 6. Build Jungle. Explore Jungle Wetland. But we have Fortune Seekers, so towns all along the coasts. Yeah, so that was pretty. We basically explored 2 lands that we normally wouldn't have, and then this following card is a coast, so this game just got significantly harder for us. 2 fear with eerie noises, and we're going to push this town out into the sands here. And we know the sands isn't coming up for a long time, so we're okay with that. We actually have Mysterious Abductions to take out this here. Yeah, so I mean, we're still in actually a really good spot. G1 Reclaim, still looking for more defense. Or on elements, zero cost cards, Animated Rack Root, Shadows of the Burning Forest. These are perfect. A card like Razor Sharp could also work, but we really want the zeros. So I think it's Shadows here. Shadows is one of my favorite cards with eyes. And I think we actually get Max Innate here. And this is basically where we begin to just take over. I believe this is Max Innate, and that is. Though we do need a second defend, and that's the problem. So I cannot play that. We could play this, and that's Max Innate. Okay. And this is the problem of reclaim builds. I can't reclaim build this because this costs 3 energy, and my reclaim is only 2 energy a turn. Now, if I draw a moon plant 0 cost, like Shadows, I replace Mysterious with Shadows, and then I can reclaim loop it, and I Max Innate. And that's probably what we're going to be doing. We're going to use Boon of Watchful Guarding, defend 4, gathering a Dahan. We'll gather like this. We'll use Mysterious Abductions, 1 Fear, killing this Explorer here on C8. We'll use that Max Innate, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, defend 12, gathering that Dahan in. Now I'll be able to kill some buildings. They'll still scout in 6 build, but is what it is. We just reclaim loop this and run it back next turn again. Events. Choose, we are stage 2, so if the island is healthy, choose land buildings ravaged there. That's really good for us. We're going to choose this jungle, killing both towns. The power of defensive spirits. Beast Destroy, sure. Oh, there we go. And Coordinated Strikes does nothing. Tier 2s, that does nothing. 1 damage, any land matching the Ravage. Skip the normal Explorer, oh gosh. And remove an Inland Explorer. Okay, Jungle Ravage, 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 Scotland 6 build, and we skip the normal Explorer. So we're going to have a very big turn next turn. We're going to use Eerie Noises, 2 Fear. We're going to push these towns into my C1 so I can actually deal with that. We'll then use Whispered's Guidance, gathering a Dahan, 1 Fear. Now I can defend both jungles, clearing them, and then Coast will come up. Time passes. We're just going to G1 Reclaim here, like I mentioned earlier. We already have a really good plan. And really, we want 0 cost cards. Land of Haunted Embers, Gnawing Rootbiters. These are the cards I'm looking at. Inflame could have text. It is on element Moon Plant. I actually think it's probably better than Gnawing Rootbiters. So let's grab with Inflame. And we actually run back the exact same play as last turn. Except of playing Abductions. We get to play Burning Forest. And yep, we're all about plowing through the fear deck. So we get defend 4 here. And the innate 1, 5 fear, and that's defend 12, gathering a Dahan. I can fully clear this. I'll still have to scout in 6, but it's okay. We just want the fear here. Numinous Crisis, that's one of my redraws. Cultural ASIM immediately get punished. Actually, we get, gosh, mega punished for this card. So we didn't pair up our Dahan, so that gets culturally asimmed. We then have to beast attack, so we could choose to kill this town here, but then we have to reckless offense here, and no matter what, we're going blighted because of the reckless offense. Usually that gets people, so we'll beast attack, clearing that. Reckless offense, add a blight. Oh, but I think we actually just win the game here. Actually, I think we kill both buildings. Yes, so choose a land with 2 Dahan and 2 buildings. Each Dahan destroys a building. We then add a blight. Yeah, we actually almost certainly might win. Let's see what we get here. Remove a town, remove a presence. So close. Actually, we'll remove the town here in case I get another town removal. Come on, ways to win. Oh, we've lost our beasts. Nope. And nope. Dang. I was hoping we would win this turn. We're still very close. Oh, no, we actually just win in the slow. Jungle Ravage. Scotland 6. Explore coasts. We'll go town, town. Explore mountain. With an escalation. There we go. The reason why we win is because we just have a ton of fear here. So 2 fear, push that there with eerie noises, 2 fear, burning forest, and then it's GG. So sucks that we went blighted. Usually eyes can play this matchup blightless, but we got, well, what did we get? We ended up getting some pretty bad RNG, but still, like, this is just a very straightforward easy game. Far off. I mean, we use this to take the blight here, so this is kind of our choice. But the Fortune Seekers adding a ton of towns onto the coast was pretty brutal, followed by Cultural ASIM, which, while we could have played around losing the Dahan on C2, the Reckless offense we could have not played around. So if you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.